Fala, amantes de FPS de todo o Brasil, FPS News novamente, e a FURIA vence a Cloud9 e avança para os playoffs da IEM Dallas. A FURIA conseguiu se classificar para os playoffs da IEM Dallas depois de bater a Cloud9 por 2-0 nesta terça-feira, dia 31. A equipe brasileira venceu a série melhor de 3 sem perder um mapa sequer e confirmou o avanço para a próxima rodada. A Cloud9 escolheu a Vertigo para iniciar o confronto contra a FURIA, mas viu a equipe brasileira vencer por 16-9 e começar a série com o pé direito. O time brasileiro conseguiu o triunfo depois de fazer um bom lado contra-terrorista, mas confirmar a solidez no lado ofensivo. À frente o placar desde o começo do confronto, a FURIA venceu a primeira metade por 10-5 e viu na vitória na rodada do Pistol a oportunidade perfeita para conseguir abrir uma boa gordura de vantagem. Entretanto, a vitória no forçado da Cloud9 esfriou um pouco as coisas para a equipe brasileira. Apesar de estar no lado mais forte do mapa, a Cloud9 não conseguiu lidar com as ofensivas da FURIA e via em safe uma válvula de escape da equipe em eliminações primordiais. Pouco a pouco a equipe brasileira trocou rodadas que foi melhor aproveitada pela FURIA, que fechou a fatura no primeiro mapa. A FURIA tinha na miragem a escolha para ser o segundo mapa contra a Cloud9. Conseguiu fazer valer a escolha ao triunfar por 16-14 no confronto. Em uma partida mais equilibrada que a Vertigo, as duas equipes deram o máximo de si, principalmente na primeira etapa. Desde as primeiras rodadas da partida, no mapa mais antigo da rotação do CS, os dois times disputaram ponto a ponto. Sem permitir que o adversário abrisse vantagem, o jogo ficou empatado em grande parte do primeiro tempo, até a FURIA vencer a primeira metade com a vantagem mínima de 8-7. Em rodada iluminada, Yuri conseguiu garantir 3 abates e deu a rodada de Pistol que a FURIA precisava para iniciar o segundo tempo com tranquilidade. Apesar de pontuar bem, a FURIA viu a Cloud9 encostar no placar e dificultar a vida dos brasileiros. Apesar da dificuldade, a FURIA fecha o mapa 16-13 e garante vaga nos playoffs do IEM Dallas. Então é isso, pessoal. Deixa o seu like, ativa o sininho, se inscreva no canal para fortalecer. Te vejo nos próximos vídeos e até mais.
It's just down to safe alone. He's good for a couple of clutches, but this one unwinnable. Gets forced away, and Cloud9 finally have their first.
A couple of FURIA players committed towards B, and with the B stairs control, they've got a good chance of holding.
Oh, lost the line to the molly. Now safe holding from construction in the FP9 with its rapid fire rate, able to bring down a few players, and it's clean from FURIA. Not a single player goes down.
The MP9 is so good, man. I personally can't control it that well, but if you can control it for the double digs, it's just the fire rate is so fast. And this will also be another theme. Yesterday, Cloud9's Vertigo looked very good because of the ramp control they were getting. That's now.
And our fashion continues to try and force the issue down here. Nafny's already thrown the other side. Through the other smoke, he's taking Yuri out. Nafny's not stopping. He's still going up. Art hasn't looked back, but luckily Safe gets his rifle out in time, and Art just stays committed inside of the ramp and gets a double kill out of it. While his teammates are being attacked from the top of the ramp, Art doesn't even turn. He just holds down the bottom of the ramp and he stays there to come away with a double.
Monstrous impact from Art. He just keeps on being a nuisance in ramp, and he wants even more. The AK in his hands is coming through in full force.
Round after round.
I think that's maybe the most fun ramp matchup you can get on Vertigo, is Art going up against Nafny.
Yeah.
Just for constant action. Slower start to the round. It's worked out for Cloud9 to find the pick, and they might get more.
Oh, Axel rips apart Cursorado. A minute left as Drop continues to push forward.
Wow.
Trying to chase after him, but Axel's so lucky to get out, and now his teammates are starting to turn their attentions towards the A-ramp assault. They're already pushing forward. He's got one, but still the great chance stance of Cloud9. Axel's still a middle hawker.
He might actually just stop them saving right now. Safe is about to come round, and he's not ready.
No mercy.
Absolutely no mercy. They know that they need to control.
It's a difficult angle here to deal with for Cursorado. And he's going to take away a life of one. He's not even going anywhere. He's staying in the same position. They come around, they have to trade him out, and they will. 50 seconds now on this timer as they start to go up ramp. Art peeks out for the information. Is not ready for this side. The two remaining players will be on, so Art gets absolutely destroyed. Yuri looking to patch up the hole that his in-game leader left him. He's done damage, but no kill. Cloud9 starting to pull this one back and put themselves on top. Safe has to try and win the round himself. On top of the booster position, it's one onto Hobbit. And we'll reposition with high health, so FURIA still in this one.
25 seconds, drop is going back to B, but I think the bomb has to go A at this point.
Well, smart from Safe to go for that, but he looks away, and Inter starts to consider the short push might come in, so he's aware of that.
Presence towards B, getting some pressure on that position, even if you have to trade or even if you lose some numbers.
Yeah, movement guy himself.
Cloud9 are pressuring mid much more than other teams. Serato traded out on B.
And Hobbit is trying to come over the top of construction drop. Oh, he gets cleared out. Hobbit successful in removing him. And Yuri going into the fight as well. Inter just drops him so quickly. Safe and Art trying to recover this one for FURIA. Now, they have been able to pull off rounds like this before, and Safe gets a double, putting Art into the 1v2. Cloud9, do they come barreling towards him? A missed shot has given Art a chance, but it does confirm where he's coming from. And so Cloud9 can start to barrel forward to the side, but Shiro, the riskier play, but sticks around for the fight. Good pick from Art. That's annoying for Nafany, I'm sure. Axel gets the steps, he tracks him. Oh, okay, second kill as well for Axel. Great double entry there. Coming down.
The AWP's B though.
Real hard on there. Safe has to try and stop it. And yeah, going into the AWP, this could be a big problem. Oh no, Yuri's just got the good position. He slipped through the smoke, but he has actually missed one. It's still one on Inters. Shiro now has to deliver a clutch to Deagle. A couple of shots later, comes out with a kill. Now switches to the AK instead of the AWP for this one. And Shiro cannot find Safe. Around once again.
An MP9 and 3 USPs. And they get the guns into play early. Safe finds the first fight. Art does good work as well with his SMG. And again, this is Cloud9's map pick, and FURIA are coming here to play.
Art just runs on down, and that's frustrating. Shiro caught blissfully unaware, and Art finally punished. So that's the Nafany Art head-to-head. 1-for-1, at least Cloud9 have been able to pull that back. And Serato, he's always in one of these annoying angles. You come around, you don't really know where to pre-clear and where to aim. He's just always in a different spot, and that makes it so difficult to come out on top of that battle when you go into his den solo. Inters at least gets one pick back in towards mid, but still Cloud9 sit with a player deficit.
You put the AWP and the AK into a post-plant position, that could be very doable. It should be a bomb plant here. There's nothing to stop it.
Oh, shot from Yuri. Brings down into it. It's just Hobbit looking to deliver a clutch for his side. It's the first as he comes off the plant. This time he will commit to it. And Serato and Safe looking to sweep him up, and the nade's going to go right in. The softened HP of Hobbit, that's enough to close it out. FURIA with an incredibly strong half to start this map. This could get real messy, real quick, and Nafany looks to be the player to put some aggression in the mix, but he's pulled into the fight too wide. Safe will come out with his life. The advantage now with FURIA, but as you mentioned, Cloud9 have players still here to try and defend this.
Oh, that's such a good nade. Inter's down to 10 health. The utility allowing them to just push onto the site itself, and they're going to get that bomb down.
Yeah, down no problem. Cloud9. They go for FURIA to post 11 rounds here. Oh, that pick on Hobbit just comes in at the right time as well for Yuri. The low HP finished off. Inter is the next player that should be going down here. He's so low. Still a whisker from death as he starts to try and retreat. Cloud9 realized that one is a done deal. Axel's already out of there towards the B side of things, and FURIA now lead 11-5. Picking up this pistol, starting to get a little worrying for Cloud9 now. And I guess we can talk back, you know, when we listen to the desk, it's all about where are Cloud9? You know, what
team, we could see that continue and just keep on propelling.
Yeah, should develop further, but Vertigo, one of the maps he is one of the specialists on, one of his highest rated maps, and has come in with the double already here, but Axel and Inters together take 3 players in the blink of an eye, and suddenly Cloud9 competitive in this round. In fact, they're ahead on the player count. FURIA need to recover this. The Mac 10 of Art sent forward, but it's split up. It's entirely split up from Drop, and the bomb is down, and Drop's nowhere to be seen. 48 seconds left in the timer, and Drop is on the B site with bomb down on A ramp. Solid stuff is...
Oh, a bit aware of that position, almost gets the kill outright. Finally, Yuri able to come through and help his teammate, and now Nafany also hits the deck, Safe with another shot. They completely dismantle the hold.
Great stuff from FURIA, making a real mess of that. Cloud9 just completely destroyed in the initial fights. Hobbit looked like he was about to get that first pick. Aware of what Art would love to do, but denial of the bomb plant buys a few extra seconds here for Cloud9, and nearly catching Caserado with the cross that could have opened up a big opportunity for them. He is so low on health as well, stuck on default for the time being. Incendiary going out. Caserado. Oh, he's going to be staying on the side. Fury rips apart Axel. It is just Inter's left, and he's realized, well...
It's a nice example of how Art's aggression may not always result in kills outright.
Here's a kill.
Here's a kill.
Good night. Inter's out of there. Nothing saved over for Cloud9. We look at the money side.
Oh, they could sneak up on Axel here if he's not careful. He's in a very vulnerable position.
Has got Inters to help him, though, on this close right position. Drop has to be aware, and Axel realizes he's a sitting duck. If he plays in that position for too long, swings and fights, and Inters will swing around the corner, and Caserado, he will not fail that test at all. He'll just hit the headshot. And now Shiro and Hobbit into a 2 versus 4. Furia into the perfect position. Shiro misses the shot. He can't afford to let that happen. And Hobbit 1v4 with nothing really going for him here. Hobbit doesn't feel comfortable about going anywhere. 13 rounds now for Furia. I think the problem is here for Cloud9, they just haven't really shown any signs of building consistent success, right? They win a round and they just don't string it together. You just can't get that string of rounds picked up, and Furia do an amazing job at disrupting that. Nades go behind the sandbags. Art blinded and held back. He's going to go into the wide fight. Art is good for one and recovers onto the second as well. Shiro and Hobbit slapped away. And the peek up for Napoli. M4A4, good for one, but quick trade from Caserado. And Furia are just a dominant force right now as they move their way towards the A side.
Off one faked briefly, and Yuri will take that chance to take another frag. Drop will be able to get that bomb down. Hasn't had his best game, but he hasn't been needed. We
start to focus maybe on the follow-up map in this series. This is the map pick of Cloud9.
You're doing your bit for the team.
Go take those eco frags. Had the sats now as well.
Oh yeah.
They're sending him out, sniffing out the B site. See Shiro, he's going to take him out. Drop looking for the follow-up, and he'll get it. Adds 2 more to the tally. Teammates already taking control of the B site. There Raxel isn't there. They head to the B site itself.
100% no. So they could see that it was Axel who saved. They could see that maybe he would want to get more involved in the action after saving from that previous round. They did have the right read in this position. 15 for Furia.
For the side of Furia, and now they're turning their attentions back over to B. They're going to test Axel.
He's been good, but he's so alone here.
Spotted the second player close. He's got one. Axel under a lot of pressure, and Drop moves through, swiftly removes the head of Axel, and Shiro now dropping back. Can he make up for the quiet performance? It's just one from Shiro. Isn't going to be enough to keep them too competitive here, but Yuri on the play elsewhere, on the opposite side of the map, is given his life back. And now he's trying to move forward. Denies the plan, but the trade is quick from Drop. Does now Drop up against Inters. Low HP on the young player for the Brazilian side. This is for the win. This is for map 1 and to steal away Cloud9's map pick. And Inters looks to try and keep them in it. Drop has moved close towards the smoke behind the generator, looking to play more advanced in this clutch. Inters starting to make his way through it. Drop sees the legs, perfect positioning, and Furia will take map 1. They will steal away the map pick of Cloud9. Vertigo is theirs.
But as these flashes come in, Hobbit might get blinded and might not be able to help him.
Well blinded. Hobbit will stick in his position. Shiro and Hobbit get a couple between them. Hobbit is still standing, but Shiro has been pulled out of the round, and Hobbit's done a very good job at finding another. The overrun. Safe has come through with a Glock. Fast and true to the headshot. Seen a lot of that information Safe on that peak around the corner. He really needs Caserado to help him out. They need a pick now, and they're not getting any of the kills. And with Caserado going down, it puts Safe in almost a winnable position. He'll go around the corner. Headshot lands immediately, and Cloud9 have the first round.
This could be a really nice crossfire between these two.
Well, Inters at the ready, blinded, still lightly blinded, is able to get away with a kill on Drop. Caserado puts him in the ground, but Shiro plays from bench. They've dived out the window. 2 players close to the site already. Shiro still here undetected. Bomb now loose in the open. Reads the play on Safe. Does damage, but doesn't bring him down. And Safe is looking for the follow-up kill. He is good to get it. Nafany out of play. It is just Hobbit, who started his flank through Palace, who is now starting to come through the apartments. The problem is he's on the MP9.
Art is low enough.
Yeah, there's an 8k there. Doesn't want to give away his position, wants to creep and get closer with the element of surprise. He's looking for the pick on towards Art. Now he goes over the top, and Art position with a crouch makes it difficult for Hobbit to see him.
You could see that FURIA assumed if there was a second player there, he would help and try and hold this crossfire with Inters as Keserato got the trade. So he did a pretty nice job at denying the bomb plant. It was just a shame that he didn't get a couple of players appear in his crosshair. He could only get the one frag before being traded.
Art taking a lot of control. Right away, gets spotted by Nafany on the edge of that smoke. Art could not see him. Nafany spotted enough to start rattling shots away. No pick. Shiro committed towards triple. And look how deep the FURIA players are in. Yuri's done a lot of work. Nafany and Shiro both fall to him. Hobbit's tucking in towards Firebox. Art goes out for the swing in mid. He's got up into the ladder room. And Axel, not aware, goes down because of it. And Hobbit realizes more is needed from him. It's the time that they have to go back and get the bomb, and they're clueless about Inters, and now they won't be. The trade comes in from Palace, and that should be good enough because Hobbit on top of the bomb, they have to cut to him, and look at that from Safe. A lovely headshot yet again. 2-2 tied up. Clear that. But Shiro is holding for his teammates to come in. Spots out one. Yuri is down, but like you said, Art is beyond the crosshair already. He is so deep into the site, but he has so many angles he has to check, and they have the contingency to deal with him. Safe is trying to line some crucial shots in the apartment for FURIA. The flank is coming in around the other side from Hobbit's pushed up position. He's got in behind them quickly, and the time is 6 seconds. Safe does not want to go down after the time, and well, luckily he won't spam through.
Players who were literally the best rated at holding their spots. Hobbit was the best rated A anchor in the world. Shiro was the best rated AWPer in the world. I think those numbers will have dipped down since then, but they're still just very proficient. Oh, there could be players elsewhere helping Hobbit on that A side of the map. So a 4v4, but as the boost comes in, Yuri will be toppled by Axile. FURIA now need to figure out what their end goal can be in this round. They have mid, but there are still Cloud9 players hanging around. Shiro was looking for even more.
Yeah, Shiro is going for a couple of attempts now, starting to get confident. You can see it with just how he's approaching each and every round, but Shiro's worried about multiple positions here. He was so close to getting an opportunity onto the stairs fight with Hobbit going down. Shiro has to peek, and he has dropped the bomb towards the stairway, and with the bomb being down, FURIA's pressure now increases. They have to try and get that back, and they have to cut through the numbers and thin the herd, and that deep jungle smoke gives them some cover to move forward and try and get the bomb back and drop clean to the headshot. Pops Axel's head like a grape, and now it's Shiro trying to make the 1v2 happen. He just can't do it, and FURIA, they recover the round. 2 shots into middle.
Bombs at B right now. Looks like a fast B burst.
And this Inters that will pass to that alongside Axel. Good for one is Axel. Inters now has to pick up the rest of the scraps. And Shiro is actually, this is wild. Oh, he's gone into the fight with a P250. He's dinked him up. He's got the AWP on his back, by the way. And he's committed all the way up through the underpass. He got himself in a bit of a sticky position. He's still trying to get that kill. Eventually will. Doubles up. Shiro, I suppose, well, you've got yourself in a position where you're getting some wild kills and puts it into a 1 versus 1. Nafany looking to secure the round for Cloud9.
And he has the bomb.
Not on my team. So he's gone and picked up the bomb, smacked it down on the site. Now Nafany starts to think about, oh, his shot. He's given away the position. Now element of surprise no longer exists, and Yuri decides to fight. 3 secured. FURIA with the round.
Yeah, that's the most unorthodox double kill you'll ever see out of Shiro. No AWP kills in the round, a molly kill and a P250. But then Yuri did such a good job here. I mean, this is ballsy to get the bomb back, but look at this instant decision to go up on top of the bent. It is very awkward.
Well, Art is just running. He is just running right through the smoke. He's running pushed up beside Sandwich. Shiro has taken his teammate out, so perhaps Art will feel almost obligated to get this kill back. And oh, okay, here we go, Art. This is what you love to see from him. Hello, Nafany. Ah, there we go. Almost felt like he wanted to go into his vision there. Hello. Safe is taking Axel out. And the kill from Hobbit is finally come back to see Zed rattling, but it's not great at this range against Keserato. Oh, luckily Shiro elsewhere got a pick, and Keserato's under pressure.
Molly to the side should get this kill for Keserato. Back to the 2v2. But FURIA have been so spread in this round that Shiro's been able to isolate fights, bring this into a close scenario.
Now Bubs, the tap will come up. He should come up straight away. And Keserato can't take him out quickly enough, so that defuse is just being stuck around the corner. He's gone around, he's got the headshot. And Keserato's gone back into Palace. He's down to 3 HP, but he's still sticking around. He's pulling Inters into the fight. The shots from the USP. He's going to drop back onto the defuse. He's going to hold it through. AWP picked up in the mix as well. He has got no kit on his back. He's just going to hold it, and the time is going to be there for it. 4 rounds for Cloud9. For any play that is about to come through connector with 25 seconds left, FURIA can't afford to drop the ball too much here. Nafany, 1 kill. I think FURIA will have to be okay with that. Shiro, the next play they've got to deal with it. It's 1 for 1 all across the board here. Finally, Hobbit gets something done, and the other op rings out from short.
Pretty decent against FURIA's style, though, because FURIA haven't been going for full site takes, full site executes. Those AWPs are going to struggle when you get into retake scenarios, or when you have a scenario where it's a full site take and you have to fall back. Players to start to move into connector, and that's what's going to make this uncomfortable.
Art's done very well coming through the connector, has removed Hobbit's life. Art doubling up. Now pressure really is on Shiro. He's about to be attacked from 2 sides. And there we go. Art just comes right through. Shiro couldn't focus on Art's position because there were so many other players he had to worry about. And his defense really didn't help him out. His support network crumbled. And Inter is
because they hadn't spotted any players towards mid sooner. So that's a really cool way of sort of layering the strat. And big presence on mid from both teams. No fights yet, but there's the wide swing, and Safe comes in with the first kill.
Yeah, that's big from Safe. Kesserado getting the pick on Hobbit. Shiro finally getting something here for Cloud9, but it's not going to be enough to keep them competitive in the round. That is called for, but Nafany is under a good bit of pressure trying to keep the players here. Kesserada's done a fantastic job at taking down Shiro. It is still that one player, but here comes that split onto Inters.
Low time.
Drop is coming in from the market. He has to worry about the apartments drop. There is very low time here for FURIA, but unfortunately, not enough can be done to delay. It will be FURIA. The over wall and smoke's already created. A little gap for Kesserado to try and spot out towards Sandwich, but he's pushed to the right side, and he realizes the timer is on the play to look for that. It's 1 for Kesserado, put in the ground by Inters with a swift reply. Cloud9 looking to establish some CT control, waiting on the flash. Yuri was able to dodge it, so still just looking for fights, and it's scrappy. No kills coming in yet in this engagement.
Art is here to help him. Molly comes in. Yuri gets both of those kills, and now Shiro needs to make a heads-up play.
Well, it's 2 already for Shiro.
They've got a kit, though.
Yeah, Art has the kit on the back, and they're quickly moving their way into the site. Shiro spotted in that Tetris. They swing together, they get the headshot, and with the kit, they'll get back to the defuse. Disruptive delay to make things a little more uncomfortable. Tiny gap for him to play with there onto the triple side. Safe gets 1, but overrun. Art and Safe, a couple of picks now between Inters and Hobbit. Yuri climbs up on top of Ticket, realizing the occasion calls for it.
Realize they've dropped that bomb on A.
Oh, a little tap through. Drop spots Hobbit. Takes him out. 23 seconds. Inters nowhere near the bomb here. He'll go through a spawn. In doing this play, concedes the round. He'll run to his death. Yuri gets rid of him.
Full right now.
Yeah, rotations back to the site will be extremely slow. So there is pressure on Art to deliver this. Inters does go down to Kesserado. Another one for Kesserado. He's doing great work right now, and this is starting to slow, hinder, and take the sting out of the play here for Cloud9. Nafany trying to get some space and take some ground, but rotations have now come through for FURIA, and there isn't really much of a threat being posted in this round for Cloud9 in the end. They had a window of opportunity there, but Kesserado takes the complete sting out of it. Now you've got to dig deep if you're Cloud9 to even get into a position to compete here.
It's so awkward for Shiro warping right here because Yuri's at the back of the bomb site. They have to handle this man, but he's sneaking up on him.
Shiro commits to the bomb plant, and with the time so low, it's denied. Yuri takes both kills to close. 12 rounds now for FURIA.
Yuri's pushed underpass though, so now they've cleared out B. Now they can rotate back.
Kesserado plays up on top of Ticket. It is a single kill for him. Shiro is rapid to the trade kill.
They don't have utility to get this AWP off this angle, just one flash.
Yeah, that is awkward. That is rough. Safe. Unbelievable from Inters. The dink immediately doesn't take Safe out.
Could be key, but they've planted for connector and they've got a player in that position. They can start to fall back. Inters will stay committed to the site, but they've got pretty strong post-bar positions, but Shiro caught in the open, and that's the rifle gone.
Hobbit was under a good bit of pressure. Looked like Hobbit was about to go down, but he does recover inside of the smoke. Right below Art lies a player. Oh, the net hits him. Art needs the pick, but he misses the shot, and Inters brings him down. There's now just Yuri coming down from Palace to time. It's ticking too far. Yuri won't be able to compete for this. He's looking to try and bring down another player. He will do that at least. But the round will be lost, and Cloud9, 1 AK, a couple of upgraded pistols, they turn it into a round win.
Just when you think FURIA have say, hey, we are still in contention here. That was the initial trade from Shiro, and then that dink from Intaz was the ultimate warning shot. He gets the follow-up frag. Even with the limited utility they have, Cloud9 are just able to swarm a bomb site quickly enough. I'm surprised that Safe decided to pull out the flashbang though. You know you're against a weaker buy in this round and leave it up to Keserato and try and isolate that position, but they're not using the nades.
Yeah, they're giving them a shot here. Yuri has taken the life of Hobbit, forced it out of him. Yuri rolling out the guillotine. Keserato helping him out, sentencing death to many players as they enter the A site, but Axel, he has fought back, snapped back, and taken 2. But still the AK stands have dropped. The AWP of Safe is still alive, but no longer will Drop be fighting in this round. Axel has other ideas for the side of FURIA. Finally put down. It is Interest that has to win it against Art. The time, there's not enough of it. Art just needs to stay alive. Interest close to it, and Art's headshot will land. FURIA pull it off. Yeah, you're gonna need a big step up here from Drop. He's gonna get checked, but it's 1. Can he get a little bit more from this? He's under so much pressure, but Yuri, he's going to use that pressure and distraction and make it work in the 5-7s. 15 seconds left. A couple of kills coming in. Inter's headshot does land. It is now Safe who has to win out alone. 10 seconds. He could cause some problems here. The bomb, it has to go down. And Safe is in a good position to cause a few issues here. If he takes down the bomb, it's no time and he gets taken out. Luckily, Hobbit's there to help him. Focus on the B play instead. Drop, he takes a lot of damage, but is able to stay up. They're running him down. Inter's clears him out.
Might be time to back away, but Safe's guard is pushing top mid, and Hobbit's here to deny. Hobbit somehow still alive after his smoke didn't extinguish the molly previously, and Cloud9 showing no mercy. They know that there are guns in Furia's hands. They don't want to let them save these.
You haven't let them get to them. And the 2 rifles that started this round were the first 2 players to go down for Furia. Really get involved. Cloud9 starting to keep it clean as well. Building that cash. Look at the mountain of coins they're currently lying on. It's looking very good. Safe plays to the back of triple. He's got a couple of teammates. Has an early warning system, but Safe has taken the first victim. He's under a lot of pressure, but his teammates are standing strong. Keserato and Yuri, the fangs of Furia, taking a couple. And Nafny left on 7 HP is stuck up on top of the default position, and an Itchy will soar in to make it easy enough for Furia. 14.
And you can't really blind Art easily on this angle.
So he's there to... Oh, he's got blinded. It's actually worked out, and that sets up Drop instead for the distraction play to remove Axel and Interest. He's done very well there, Drop. Here is Art. We've seen a Brazilian sniper in this position before. He's decided not to go on a jump. Instead, he'll just use the rifles of his teammates elsewhere. And Art just stay tucked on down, creating distraction, pulling the attention, and setting up the rotation.
From Drop in that position after his teammate gets blinded, he's the man to step up. Then the rest of the reinforcements arrive on the rotate. See Keserato and Yuri coming in. BT, that was a bit of a problem previously. No smoke in this position, so they need a good flash to get him off this angle.
Currently, Furia are playing behind the smokes. If the smokes are to come in, they'll be behind the smoke walls. It's the contact play from Cloud9. It's Nafny going dry out into the fight. He's very lucky to be alive. Shiro also lucky to be standing on 10 HP, and they get the first kill. Hobbit comes up through connector. Yuri domed out of the round, and Keserato swiftly there to patch up the hole at connector.
Safe still in CT. There aren't that many nades left to deal with him, but another kill comes in for Axel. Keserato still holding the cross though.
They just go dry again. Nafny dry into the peak. That gives Keserato the follow-up kill. 2 locked in, knocking them down. It's just 1 player left. It's Axel, and he's too far away. 10 seconds left. This one's a done deal. Furia have taken it. A 2-0 victory. About to be locked in over Cloud9, and there it is. Furia happy with this performance, I'm sure, taking down Cloud9. Started on Vertigo, finished on Mirage. An impressive performance from the Panthers.
Came a little close at the end, but Furia still get the win over the line. That's the main thing that matters. They are one of the teams looking to make a statement here at Dallas.